So, CTR taking 4 CSs, 2 50Bs, and the rest Dravets. Storm taking 5 CS, 1 I7, 2 50Bs, and the rest BZs. Storm going mostly topside, and CTR going heavily lower side. Gonna be interesting to see if Floki gets tapped at all on this cross. He doesn't by any of the CSs. 50Bs start to open up onto Evo, and he takes a big punish there. He tries to return something onto Floki and misses. Storm are going to pressure over the mid with their CSs. The BZs are also coming mid, and they will probably get this full mid top control here. And this is not looking so good for CTR already. They also have the hill with Twist. He went up on their side of the hill, by the looks of it. And ooh, Shaki and Andrea getting kind of caught here a little bit. They do need to be a little careful about peeking this. Dravics are coming as well to try and peek, but they do have the crossfire of the CS, and here comes the rest of the team for Storm, and they're going to peek onto the Dravics. They'll do some punish. Koida kind of stuck here in position. He's going to get finished off by Baby. Never mind, he stops peeking, and this peeking is going more towards Storm for now. They get the first kill. They're going to start pressuring into this now. Floki on the rock will probably go down to Marty and Dermy. In the meantime, Storm are pushing over. They're taking the position. Flamesong and Alex are taking some very nice positions for Crossfire. Steel will be next, though. It's going quite well for Storm. 6k up and continuing. Guns are slightly up for Storm as well. They will catch this Dravik on the north side of Adam. And it looks like it's kind of all over here for CTRs. 4k down, positions are down. But honestly, what are you going to do when the enemy team takes full top side off of you and you're full ball? Unfortunate. Very nice opening for Storm here. Not really much CTR could honestly do. Going full ball, only one guy topside. Kind of just loses to a full topside. Bro, what are we cooking here, bro? What the hell is this? Storm bringing double TVP, double CS, one Dravik, 2 50Bs, and the rest BZs. CTR bringing 2 50Bs, one Bazig, 4 Dravits, 1 IS4, 1 Manticore, 1 Phoenix, 1 430U, 2 Schwarzfels, 1 279, and an IS7. What are we doing here? Are we trolling? Full lower side here. From CTR, looks like they just want to punish anything going to the hill, but with their unorthodox opener or strat or the tanks they're bringing, I feel like this is maybe not obvious, but kind of a thing that should be kind of obvious that Storm, I doubt, will mess up. Storm taking the full map. Obviously, they're kind of aware that there's probably something spotting the hill cross, so obviously they don't want to go up the hill just yet, and even still, the hill is pretty much useless for them in this game. They have these 2 tanks here that can hold for probably a long time here, but they will be pushed back at some point and pushed down, especially with his 3 PZs coming around the hill. In the meantime, I mean, I don't understand these picks for the tanks, really. I7's here with a knockdown tree. It's good prep, I guess. The 250Bs are obviously aiming on the hill, but they'll be pushed away at some point. And then I don't really understand the tanks that are going here as well. Why bring a Schwarzfeld for this? And the Dravits and stuff. They have 2 Dravits here. They have a 430U with, I don't know, is it even spotting equipment maybe? No, just normal equipment. Don't understand this, but whatever. So, looks like we're settling into kind of just a camp. Marty getting pushed down already. NOMI will probably be next. Obviously, they have Phoenix covering them. So we'll have to see how it goes. Push coming in. First PZ taking a shot. And now they're going to pressure away Demi. He should be pushed down eventually. He is not always going to be alive here, but it is a nice position for him. He can angle up, but you know, eventually, with the players that he is fighting, they will just eventually pen the cupolas. And he drops down, doesn't take any damage for it, luckily. Marty is proxy spotting everything. And these 250Bs are now useless. Great. Interesting camp. Very interesting camp. Are they going to re-put ball here? They're going to try, by the looks of it. Interesting. You're going to get clipped by 2 TVPs. Manticore goes down. He gets spotted out. Mini takes a fire as well. Dank taking 800. Next one as well. They're going to push through onto the TVPs with 2. Lily taking a bunch of damage. Scuttle is trying to skedaddle out of that. He's going to maybe pick up Toxic, but in the meantime, this push is just going terribly. 10k down. CTR are not looking great. Not great start for CTR. Yeah, I don't know. I think this strat is horrible. In all honesty. If you're gonna camp, bring heavier tanks. I don't see this repush ever working ever. Yeah, I don't know. This was an interesting strat from CTR, but yeah, it just doesn't work realistically. I don't know why you need to bring 50Bs to aim at the hill. May as well just bring, if you're full lower side anyway, just bring single shot tanks that if you really want to repush for some reason the ball, then just bring the tanks to repush the ball. So, Storm bringing 1 EBR, 1 STRV, 5 Dravets, and the rest IS-7s. CTR bringing 1 EBR, 1 STRV, 1 Hori, 1 CS, 1 IS-7, and the rest Dravets. I would imagine the IS-7's going mid for CTR. Right. And we're off to the races. Looks like Storm going full field here. Killing all the buildings in base, obviously. CTR are full in base here, ready to punish anything that goes to the mid. But little do they know, there is nothing there. EBR probably spots this now. They now know there is nothing there. They blind fire something. Yeah, this. Does this guy see anything? No, he does, I guess. But doesn't he just get spotted for this? Not safe. He's gonna run now. Might take shot from STRV if he's spotted. He is not. I do wonder if CTR maybe think that they're full city. EBR has found a very nice bush though. Jordan and Twist going under here. CS spotting out. Floki, probably Baby and Toxic. But Storm probably are getting some nice positions here. Only 1 in mid as well, just quite weak. And they are pressuring this base. I don't think they're going to push it out fully. because this base is very hard to push out fully, but they can definitely get some nice positions into their base. And even kill the guy in mid with, what's his name? Jordan. I like this though. Andrea getting into the mid, unspotted. And as we can see, this position is not fully safe. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think you can fully hide here anyway. I think I've tested this and there's nowhere real safe to hide here. So, yes, very nice from Storm. And now, these are the positions you really want to take. IMO, if you're Storm, you take this control and it's really hard to repusher this now. Especially if they start just like backing off from this, you know, this hill here. And start going back towards like D1 and just make it really hard to repressure this. But again, at the same time, they kind of want to stop any repushes happening on Jordan and Twist. And I mean, they are outnumbered on the base, CTR, but they should be holding for now. You do need to be a little worried about the city repush because CTR are here in numbers and they will probably catch these 3 tanks that are very close. They're probably just going to dump over, and CTR are 5k down somehow already. I think it's just because they take double TD. Oh, they lost an I7 as well, I forgot. But they will catch these 2 tanks most likely here. And they are going now. They're stopping a little bit. They need to start just pressing the W key and going over. Splatty's going to be the first target. Then Lucan. They're just taking their time. It seems they're pressuring their base at the same time. I'll just pop over there if I can. That is the wrong tank. And it looks like they've cleared out their base quite well here. Wow. That is insane. They have not lost a tank for this. 1 tank, maybe? No, they haven't lost a single tank for this. Maybe Sir Jacob. Maybe. But, wow. That's very well played in the base. Very well played indeed. And, yeah, this is another Storm victory. They're holding base quite well as well. This position is obviously not the best. They're going to go overpeak, but they're on a timer for CTR, and the timer is about to run out as Storm secure another win. 3-0. Is this best of 7? I think it's best of 7, right? I think it's best of 7. Yeah, best of 7. E5, double CS, 1 STRV, double 279, 1 IS7, and the rest Dravets. CTR taking 1 EBR, 1 STRV, 2 Swordsfells, 2 279s, 1 Mouse, 1 IS7, 1 50B, and the rest Dravets. Interesting from Storm, no EBR. It'll be interesting to see where they're going to go with their CSs, to be honest. Okay, Storm going full city, as well as CTR. So it's going to be a big fight in the city. I feel like it's going to be a bit like when Clueless went full city against... I can't remember who it was. Some Poland team. I forget who. But Bodo probably spotting this out. 50Bs crossing with Hurricane. Although pushing the 50Bs even. So they managed to get into the corner with no punish. CTR look like they don't know about these people coming close either. So Bodo got spotted out for this as well, so he's a bit low. He might get caught out by Lucan here. If Lucan peeks the corner, I don't think he does, but now CTR in not great positions, if we're honest. Kind of similar to what happened to Clueless, really. But CTR have this kind of courtyard area. Shaggy taking a big punish, though. Did not see this happening. Did not think the enemy team was full there, and that's him down to a one-shot now, and they're pushing in with the 50Bs, though. They will catch the CJ in the Dravik. Chucky goes down. The Messi of World of Tanks going down there, but they're going to go repressure into these 50Bs and CSs. They probably will catch them. Adam takes a bunch of damage going in, though, down to 700 Toxic, trying to get away. If he can, Alexander is going to be the first one in, and it's just going to be a massive brawl in this courtyard area. Twist should finish off Adam. Marty should be the next one going down, and it looks all blue, though at the same time Storm's health is lower. However, they will have an EBR out for CTR here. So guns are technically up in the city. Their STRV is still probably just getting involved with Flamesong, but this massive brawl into the city, Scatter Scaddle is going to go down for the next shot. Dermy trying to use his health in the mouse to take some shots, though he's backing off now. Botsek will go down. He is being pressured up against the wall by the German Behemoth. Panzerfuhrer will go down next, and health is even out. CTR gun down, I think. They still have this EBR that's probably annoying the enemy team on the south, but Sir Jacob is still full HP, and they're going to secure the base for Storm. And Jacob, actually not HP up. Just need to get in range, and now it should be all over for CTR. They may win this city, but they will not win this war. And Storm are going to start capping with the IS-7 and the E5. They do have this EBR that could reset maybe once or twice, so they do need to kill this full city, but at the same time it's very hard. They don't have a lot of health left in the city. They're up health for Storm, so I'm very unsure if they're actually going to win this. Jordan finishes off the Swordsfell. And now it's a 1v2 for the 279. Mouse and the other Swordsfells trying to get into the game, but I don't think they're going to make it. Only 4 guns left for CTR. 1 less for Storm now, but Andrea going to finish off the next 279. The Mouse will probably lose this or fight against the 279 as well. He takes a shot from STRV, and it was a nice attempt from CTR. They were going to probably win, but yeah, not great. EPR trying his best to get some resets, but it is all in vain. Tell the rest. Okay, Rick's bringing 1 EBR, double mouse, 1 STRV, 4 I7s, and the rest Dravets. Nomi bringing 2 EBRs, 1 STRV, 1 Hurricane, 6 I7s, and the rest Dravets. Nomi needing to win this game to progress. Well, not progress, just keep the battle going. Obviously, Rick's on match point. Rick's doing quite the defensive strat. EBR of Miku kind of clearing quite deep on the 9-0 though. He will get a lot of info for this. He knows that probably 2 Draveks are crossing to B9, or 3 Draveks, sorry. Obviously, the CBR does need to be careful. Their EBR could be clearing this, and he needs to be really careful. He's going to get spotted here, probably by Alex. His first shot taken, second shot, he's going to go down. He just gets into cover in time. He should live. 1 shot left. Aka might just pusher him, though. Oof, but he gets away just about. But yeah, you need to be always careful about the CBR just coming back. And Aka maybe trying to finish him off here. No, he goes back. Twilight trading in the middle against Adamek. And it's going to be quite a slow game here. Pushing mid is not really possible. I would say. For NOMI, pushing into double mouse when it's covered by, you know, a few tanks as well. They still have the Dravik on the 3 line, so you can't even, like, go over the mid and then turn left to kill everything. Aka going quite aggressive here. But, I mean, based off the info I have for NOMI, I would probably end up pushing probably 9-0. I mean, then again, they have their EBR E1, to be fair, for NOMI. It's quite a nice position to have. And Yannick. Looks like they're grouping up to push the mid here with Riggs. What happened there? Was that a DC? That must have been a DC. I think he spotted out the I7s though, possibly, on the 6 line, but maybe not. I'm still wanting to push by the looks of it. Riggs, though, pressuring over the mid, while NOMI are pushing down the 1-2. I don't know if this is spotted out. It must have been. But they are going to push down. They will kill Diavol in the Dravik. I don't know if he's going to start firing, or is he just going to sit unspotted for now? It looks like he's sitting unspotted for now, though he... Is he spotted? I don't think he is. He is spotted now by probably Yannick in the EBR, and he's going to go clear out the STLV if he can. STLV is still full health, and he will die getting there, so same problem as kind of Clueless got of STLV. Will probably live this entire game, and he will just farm his ass off here, and yeah. I don't think it's going to go so well for NOMI. Eventually they will probably spot the STLV now, but it's already too late. Riggs, in the meantime, pushed over the mid as well, killed everything there. They'll kill the STLV on the 1-2 as well. Quite a nice pressure here from Riggs, to be fair. Caught NOMI out with this pressure on the mid. Probably NOMI was expecting them to cross back over to the 1-2, but yeah. Nice from Riggs. Expected, I think, though, as well, with Riggs' lineup. But not a bad effort from NOMI. One battle win is definitely nothing to be ashamed of against a team like this. '60s and the rest Draviks. Banter bringing double Badger, double EBR, double I7, and the rest Dravets. Riggs opening quite passively in the beginning. JGBANTER going mostly towards the 9-0. Hiker needs to be a little careful not to be caught out when he's surfing this ridgeline. He might get caught out a little bit if these people stop for him. He does need to be a little careful. Should be okay though. Well, these 260s are going under straight, which is quite risky. Oh, back up. Bit of traffic issues, it seems. But these 260s are pressured up quite far on the 1-2 here. Oh, the 9-0, sorry. CPR position seems useless. Target position obviously spotting the rotation in and out. But overall, kind of nice positions for Ricks to work off, to be honest. They do need to be a little careful that Banter doesn't just push. They could just dump these double 260s and, well, unlucky. Rick's taking this very slow and steady though. Still not pressured up on the 1-2 at all. They really should probably take castle by now, IMO. Don't know why they brought 260s for this. I'm trying to think of the reasons. I was going to say it has a cupola, so it will at some point be penned. I guess they just want the heat pen? Is like my only guess. Like literally my only guess is they want the heat pen. There's a lot on the 1-2, the 9-0 though. Like, there's a lot on the 9-0. I don't know how much is spotted, but if most of these people are spotted, I feel like the 1-2 push is going to be pretty obvious. And they have nothing covering the 9-0 on the top either, so quite interesting. But yeah, I think Rick's making this 1-2 push is just going to... And yeah, here comes the push for Ricks. They will get punished a little bit from the Dravik of horse. It looks like they rotated. I swear they had something else there with horse, but I guess not. And this push is really not punished at all. I mean, no damage on this cross at all so far, and they're just going to push into Banter and Pollock and Mika, and well, it's just going to be dead. 3 dead Draviks. They can't really do much to stop this. They're going to try and pressure out the 9-0 off of this, but that's just 3 tanks dead for no gain, really. Miku trying to think about running away, but he doesn't. Banter will be the first one down. Next one will be the Dravik. He will go down. He'll try and give one more shot to Aphrodite. He might give one. He does. Aphrodite's now 1 shot, but he will go down in the Dravik, and that's 3 unanswered kills for Banter. Dodgebot will be next in the Badger. He'll probably give maybe 3 shots, but another dead gun. They're trying to stop to go under here. Horse is trying to go under, but they're just overpeaking on the top. He goes down. They're trying to kill Twilight as well, but again, he's just in good crossfire position. Eyes as well, also in crossfire. Ghost is going to go down, and It's all unraveled here. Banter, a little shaky start here. Not the best opener, it felt. Very risky doing this heavy 9-0 presence. And yeah, nice rotations from Rix. Just kind of knew that they were kind of heavy. So, Rick's bringing one Badger, one EBR, 1279, double IS7, and the rest Dravets. JGBANTER bringing one STRV, one EBR. How many IS7s is that? 6 IS7s, and the rest Dravets. So, Banter starting off pretty heavily to the mid in the 1-2 with the I7s, 2 Draveks going towards the 9-0, Rick's going roughly the same, realistically going 9-0 with a lot more I7s and Draveks, and they're holding the 1-2 with 3 or 4 with the Badger on C5. EBR should see everything coming on the 9-0. YOLO spotting out probably at least 5 tanks there. This will let Banter know that they can either push the 1-2 or they can rotate to hold the 9-0. I feel like YOLO should try and spot the crossback so that they know if anything's left or not. Are we going to push this straight? It looks like we are. Banter going down the 1-2 with 6 IS7s and the rest of the Draveks going on the 4 line. This should be a bit better here for Ricks. They have 4 guns aiming on this cross, or 5 guns aiming on this cross. They should do a bit of damage on this cross, and in the meantime they will try and block them on the rock so the Badger can farm a little bit more. They have this 279 here, which is a lot better than the Dravik that Banter had. Zavistar, the first one going in, he'll take the punish. Crazy War also kind of low. Lemmy has to stop as well, and they are going to try and block here. They won't be able to block for too long, but they are getting some more shots for the Badger. Ghost also takes like 2 more shots, more than necessary. Isani on fire. Eyes will go down. Twilight will be next, though. Pollock giving some shielding for Isani, though. He manages to get around the corner. Zavistar will go down, though. They will catch Twilight. They will catch Mindbreaker. They will catch all these guns here, but in the meantime, they are trying to do the same thing as Banter. They're trying to cross over. I mean, it's 9k down for Banter here. They're trying to get the STRV of Mika, and he does high roll with HE, or just a high roll, or he gets HE, and I guess he got HE because the STRV was turned back towards him, and that's really bad for Banter. They will pick up these guns on A1 eventually, but Aka going on a one-shot, YOLO missing by the looks of it, and now it's all about trying to get the south control back, and they've managed to push it out with just 2 though. Stick will go down here. He will probably put them either both down to half, or he's getting shot in the side though. Rick's gonna take 1 more probably from Mystic. And they do clear A1 though. But again, this HP deficit of 7k. Ooh, if Majestic can finish off Ricks though, it's a decent trade. He doesn't have to be careful. He's going to get shot by Nico, Hines and Squeezy. Most likely to finish him off. And now Ricks are in a little bit of trouble if they can't pick up Majestic. They will be in a little bit of trouble, and they're going to re-push onto these two traffics that are close, and they will kind of not fully catch them out, but now they have the the Dravik in the south also shooting them. Might cause the I-7 to peek over to give a shot, and they will kill Nico. Squeezy will probably be next here, and if he's not safe, he will slowly die here. They have 6 minutes to work with, so they have a lot of time. They are re-pushing the A-line with two Dravets. Lemmy trying to run away, get into a better position. He will take one getting out, though, and this Lemmy will die for this. Don't have enough guns to cover him. They have a lot of one-shots here in the south, and even the health is a lot worse than it was looking. It's still 7k down here for Banter, and this push along the 1-2 just was a lot more costly for Banter than what it was for Ricks, and we'll now start to clean up the rest of the guns here. And rated set on fire, though. Not really that it matters. Sabo bouncing by the looks of it, but yeah, I mean, guns are 1 down for JGBANTER, now 2, but I mean, the health difference is a bit too much to overcome. Look like a lot better hold. Okay, Rick's bringing 1 APR, 1 STRV, 4 IS-7s, and the rest of the Davets. JGBANTER bringing 2 APRs, 1 STRV, 1 IS-7, and the rest of the Davets. This looks like the same strat he played in qualifier, where he just goes full south. So it'll be interesting to see if he does the same thing, and it'll be interesting to see if Ricks wants to challenge him. Aka going mid here. Iseni also going mid. See if they spot each other out. They should. Aka knocks the tree. Is safe though. Both not spotted. Rick's going pretty split for either side. But Banter going as normal. Not normal, I guess, but doing his normal strat of going pretty... oh, Iseni got spotted here. That's very bad. Aka trying to be blind fight here. But little did they know, he's not the tree in a way where he can sit actually in the water instead of on the top. Iseni is now basically trapped on the building. He cannot leave. But yeah, welcome to Live Oaks. Blind fire's still happening. Iseni getting hit again by STRV, I guess. Only hit him. Oh, another shot here, and he goes down now. Mid control lost for JGBANTER. They still have the EPR on A6 for now, spotting anything going A-line, so they should realistically be more ready for this K-line pressure that's probably going to come out now. They don't have any 279s for JGBANTER, so nothing to sit on top of the rails to spot the underplay, so might be a bit of a shock, to be fair, if this push comes out from under, and they're gonna. And they have enough guns here, but they're not set up like they were against. Who was it? Do you? I think it was Do You in qualifier where they tried to re-push under, and it went horribly. But yeah, I mean, they are bringing everything out here. Are they going to rotate all the way to A line? This timing is terrible, by the way, for them. They're rotating out now, but Zavistar's going to be shot and killed now. And now they're stuck with 3 guns here. They're going to try and turn back, but this timing is just horrible for JGBANTER. It's very unfortunate here. Maybe should have been more aware that this is a possibility, you could say, because they're spotting nothing on A line, but yeah, I mean, it looks like they wanted to try and rotate and take out the north before this push came in, but it was just a bit too late. And yeah, they'll just catch these people in the dip here. Rubai joins them, but he is just joining towards his death. Rick's going in first. But yeah, 10k down now. Not ideal for a JGBANTER here, but just unfortunate timing here. Nothing really else to say. So, looks like NOMI going mostly towards the K line, having 4 in the base, STRV covering the K line. FaZe bringing most of their team towards the K line as well. We have some I7s and stuff, but pretty normal from both teams. I do wonder how they're going to defend the K line. Okay, they do want to send. Oh, interesting. Send them here instead. I wonder if there's a timing where you can shoot and then go down. I guess it's maybe safe just to sit here, I guess. I don't know. In the north, not much is happening, to be fair. They are pushing it out for FaZe, but be quite... I mean, it's doable to push it out, but it's not going to be very nice. Paradise taking a shot from probably just egg there in the IS-7. UBR establishes quite a nice bush in the mid. He spots probably all rotations now. On, like, if you leave like this. I don't know why I can't draw on this map. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, both teams quite happy just to sit like this for now. I'm very interested to see about what happens on the K line with these 3 tanks here. Maybe this will become more of a thing. I'm not sure. No, the shot. I swear you could get a shot on lower plates and stuff here, and that's why no one uses this place. But it doesn't look like they can, to be fair. So it'll be interesting to see if NOMI want to try and push into this hold. I do like that how there's just random rocks here. Just random ass rocks. Okay. Mary taking one though. Alex has found the shot. Do wonder if he takes 60 TPs, like 2 60 TPs, just to overmatch the roof of some Dravix. Grouse, interesting. But 3 minutes have passed. Probably 2 minutes of just sitting, really. Bringing one more to the K line to try and shoot. But as we can see, I mean, bleeding. Looks like Mary is going to give a hold down. But, yeah, quite interesting that they want to try and hold like this. And now he has a perfect hold down for 2 rabbits. Probably can hit the cupola. Yeah, you can hit the cupola on this side. NOMI clearly don't look very happy to want to push this. Take another shot though. I think you can pen through the track, I think. I think you can go through the track at that angle. I'm pretty sure anyway. Don't know what I would do as NOMI, to be honest. I'd probably still pressure K-line, I think. Just with more. Maybe leave one. I mean, you can't really leave though, you're stuck with them 2 in the north at least. But, I mean, 5 minutes left now. NOMI kind of need to decide on what they want to do here. Nothing happening in the north. Wow, Paradise is taking a lot of damage. I don't know what from. But damn, he's down on 900 now. I mean, you would think NOMI would kind of rotate if they wanted to push out the north. They'd probably rotate with a few more, but clearly not. FaZe are going to make the first move here. Just Egg spotting it out. Or very bad timing. I would have thought he would have gone back into the hold down, but yeah, going back into the hold down now, getting stuck on a little rock here. Should make it back into cover though, making it very difficult for these two Dravics to try and kill him. They're going to rotate back with 3 Dravics by the looks of it and hold the rest for K-Line. I really don't know if this is the play though. I mean, just will get safe. Marcel also will be going down. He'll give one more to Skittle. Skittle is now a one-shot. And the CS is taking a bit of punish from the STRV as well. Will Marcel get the reload off before Skittles? Nope, Skittle has a rammer most likely, and that's why Marcel did not get the shot off. Another reason to bring rammer, but they traded a CS for it, so not terrible. Just Egg now in a bit of a crossfire between him and Paradise and the 2 Dravics in front of him, but these 3 Dravics that managed to come out, they are going to dump into Manera and Excellence. They are going to try and run away in time, but they're just going to keep on pushing, most likely. Manera taking 1, Manera taking 3, and the fire. And he goes down from the Dravic on E4. And it's just going to be a whitewash in the north. They don't understand why FaZe made this move. They were completely fine. They had all the positions that they wanted, but now they're going to be forced into like a K-line dump, basically. And it's not going to go very well most of the time. I mean, they're going around. They dumped in with 2 Adamek left. Malta's also going to try and come out by the looks of it. He's going to get one more shot off, most likely. No, he's not. Atomic overpeaking, trying to kill Crystal, but health is so much in NOMI's favor that I think this should be a win for NOMI. They're also completely in their base as well, but very confusing why FaZe tried to make this move. They were completely safe. Right, so NOMI hopefully staying in the tournament with 3 CSs, 3 I7s, the rest Dravics, FaZe bringing 1 CS, 1 STRV, 2 IS7s, and the rest Dravets. FaZe going pretty heavily split on both sides. Both Hurricanes going mid here seems a bit strange. Maybe they just want some opening damage on anything crossing. And they have 3 Hurricanes as well. 3 CSs. Addy spotting out the north. Miku not really spotting much though. I don't think he even saw God, to be honest. Nice opener for NOMI though, taking K-line control. I personally don't really like these strats that FaZe are doing. Sending one guy K-line, I think, is just asking for the double CS to just push you away and you just kill him and then you can just sit on K-line and after that you're fine. IMO, honestly. Ooh, CS taking a damage over there? I don't know what by. Must have fell. Took 400 for it though, so not good from him. Now we're trying to hold the north with just this Dravik of Butterfly. He should be angled out over time though. They do have this annoying I7 on A1 though of Marcel. He'll be very annoying to deal with. At some point now people put badges here, but oof, bad miss for him. Butterfly going back into a better hold down here. Abbas taking quite a lot of damage for that. Ooh, Skittles, as I said. Ooh, Just Egg taking a lot of punishment though. But they do kill this I7. It does cost them nearly 2 tanks for it. But Just Egg living, I7 will probably go down over time. But I really do like these positions for NOMI. In all honesty, seem good to me. I7 of Matt Rach will probably go down. Here comes the repush. They need to do some big punish on this if they're NOMI. They need to peek up and do their damage while they have them in the better positions to cross. That's 1.3 so far. Not bad damage, but now he's being shielded by the rest of his team. Manera will be the next target though, but it looks of it, 1300 on him left. And now most likely you're going to have to probably play full K-line against this. Most likely though. I mean, you can kind of maybe chill against this, but I don't think it's going to go very well. You're going to be probably pressured at some point to play this, but maybe not. They are probably clearing out the north a little bit at a time. They do have this double S. They have the STRV and CS on the top though, so to be fair, probably wouldn't be the best to try and kill this full K line, but I don't know. At the same time, I think the timing could have worked where they're not. If they weren't, you know, where Crystal and Manera are, if they weren't here in time and you could catch them and peek up here and shoot them as they were playing this, I think it may be possible to win this flank. But Maki taking a lot of punishment there, getting overpeaked by Manera and Crystal. I mean, health down for NOMI. Guns are even. Just takes a one-shot though. I would not want to be NOMI in this position, I must say. NOMI are rotating. God, something stuck in my throat, bro. But yeah, NOMI not doing so well. 5k down now. Looks like they're losing north control as well. It looks like they tried to abandon it to reinforce the K line, but Butterfly now into the same position he was before, and the I7 of Marcel. They do have cover of the 2 Hurricanes at least, so this side shouldn't really be pushable for Butterfly. Maybe he gets shot in the back by STRV at some point, but the first Dravik is going down and they are pushing on the K line. And it looks like just a rout here for NOMI. FaZe should win this game. Now they got all these tanks close. I don't know. I don't know. Now the only battles that matter left now are Clueless vs CTR and NOMI vs JGBANTER. But yeah, NOMI going down now. Now they need to fight against a Banter if they want to survive into the playoff stage. But good signs, I think. FaZe obviously did very well against Bantercore, and NOMI at least got them 2 rounds off of them, so I mean, honestly, you'd probably say NOMI's other. Anyway, CTR bringing 1 EBR, double Badger, double Sportsvel, 1 E100, double 279, and the rest of Dravik, so obviously more campy by the looks of it. but I don't get the Sword Spells. Clueless bringing WBR, 1 STRV, 1 Mouse, 4 I7s, and the rest Dravets. Be interesting to see how they're going to camp break this. I don't know where the Sword Spells are going, though. I don't understand the Sword Spells, to be honest. Like, I would imagine, like, maybe making a shield or something, but... Going more heavily towards the 1-2, they're going to 1-2 with the Sword Spells. I don't understand the Sword Spells sitting in A3, though. Are they, like, wanting to repressure? Just, like, repush the 1-2 after... if they push 9-0, I guess? Nicholas getting spotted out, though Bodo also taking one shot. Ooh, Nicholas is risking it a lot here. Marty might overpeak for him now. If he has HE, he will go down, and he does. Not a great start for Clueless here. Seems very risky. Very risky to do that play. Now Bodo is chilling now. Tom taking the 4 line, making sure he spots the rotation on the A line. Nothing covering him though. Just has the mouse behind him. Kayaklu maybe trying to make it into the forest now. No, he's quite happy just sitting here. And now it's deliberation time for what Deji's wanting to do. Smugma getting spotted there, and he knows if if the EBR is in front of him somewhere. External going forward, trying to push away Marty on the Dravik. I think CTR's play is to repush of the 1-2 actually. Swordsfell's going 3 line, the 3 Draviks going 1-2. Could be the idea here. Bodo going into a very... oh, he's kind of lucky that Kaya doesn't spot him leaving there. Does he spot him there? No, he doesn't. Stupid pig. Getting spotted out, taking shot probably from the Dravets. Bodo being pretty safe in that bush now. Liver's probably permit. He might know this. Kaya needs to be a little careful. He might have got spotted there from Bodo. He might have. He's backing up though. Bodo? Wow. It's a random ass blind fire. Who the fuck was that from? Tom, I guess? I guess it was from Tom? What the fuck? Oh well. Oof, damn. External taking a lot of punishment. I guess he peeked on the Davik and yeah. Everything shot him from the corner. Is that E100 and 2279 there? Oof, that is quite the painful train to try and kill. 3 minutes have passed. As you can see, E100 will make a shield for these 279s, and yeah, this will be a pain in the behind to deal with, that's for sure. Because I mean, obviously they're angled up towards this, and they just peek over and shoot you every time, so slightly painful. Starting to rotate with 2 I7s out, though. I don't know what they're gonna do. But yeah, I mean, 4 minutes have gone past. They lost an EBR. They lost like 1.5 on external. Stupid pig's taking like a K. Not looking great. It's not looking great. Rotating one more Dravik out. And they're keeping 5 tanks in the forest. I do wonder what the plan is here, to be honest. I know they're bringing back the Dravik. This seems odd to me. Why I don't know why you have 4 on 1-2. Okay, now they're starting to rotate with the rest of their team. to full repush this. External will be a sacrifice, so that'll be another tank down for Clueless. And he can't run away because the Dravik is peeking on him. Well, not peeking, but like, you know, making sure he cannot retreat. But it's going to be a final push, and I mean, at the same time, it's kind of annoying. You've got 4 minutes. By the time you're there and pushing, it's going to be like 4:20. It's going to be kind of painful, I think, to push this. They're getting these two I7s into this hole down. Or, yeah, two I7s, sorry. So, they do have this position to kind of annoy this Dravik away, but at the same time, like, it should be kind of obvious to CTR that they're going to be pressuring this side. You wouldn't leave these two I7s here by themselves. So they are going to start pressuring up, and this is nice from CTR. They're going to pressure this zero line, they're going to kill external, and then they're going to have full forest control, and then you're going to be forced to pressure over the A line. Because you're going to kill these 6 tanks on the 1-2, I guess 7 with the Dravik. But after that's going to take like a minute. I mean, you're slowing down again. It's 4 minutes left. You need to start moving. 3 minutes 30 seconds left by the time this push. I think you're not going to have enough time. You're just not. You need to start moving. They're getting into position, but it's going to be 3 minutes left. There's just simply not enough time. You're going to have to make a cap shield probably with the mouse and just pray, I guess. That's like the only thing you can do. There's just not enough time left. Xena will go down in the forest in a sec. And now there's your forest control lost. They will kill these 3 Draviks. They will go back into the hold down to be covered by their Swordsfells and Dravets. And they will catch CJ. CJ not getting caught there is pretty bad for them. But again, 3 minutes left. Now they're going to have to pressure this. They have no choice. You have to push this. You have to go. You have to choose this and just take the shots and get this kill. Liv taking most of the shots, bouncing a few. Dermy will go down. Hopefully Liv can live this. Jesus Christ, tongue twister. As long as they don't let Lily go past, they are going to let him past. Luca and Liv will finish him off though. He will go down. They will kill these next. These Swordsfells are next on the chopping block, and they will go down again. But the problem is going to be you have to go kill or cap in 2 minutes, and I don't see it happening. Do they have an EBR alive? They have Kaya alive, so I mean that's their only play now. They need to kill this Swordsfell and then just push across the A line, and if they don't get killed going across the K line, it's possible for a win. The mouse is going towards the cap to make the cap shield for most likely the EBR and something else, maybe a Dravik that's on low HP, but they need to kill this 2 badgers to get this control. Stupid Pig has now got into the cap. Kaya going behind it with Bobber, so they will have this cap shield, and this could work now. Evo will be the only person that can probably reset these 2 tanks in the cap behind the shield. And they give 1 to the EBR, Koida, before he dies. Pig will go down. Marty is probably the next target you need to kill, so he doesn't have this angle. Bodo's trying to go around to find another angle from behind. The mouse goes down. There's 27 seconds left, so they will kill the Badger. So the shield looks like it's going to work just about in time. I mean, I'm surprised by CTR going so heavily and keeping so much in the forest. They should have left maybe 1, maybe 2 there, and then just gone into the A line with like double 279, and I just don't see how Clueless win this. But I mean, nicely done by Clueless in the end, but cutting it close, I feel. Cutting it extremely close. Okay, doesn't look like a camp. Kaya and Bodo will meet on this little area here. Kaya missing, both missing. Kaya getting the spot off. Taking one though. Bodo might be wanting to possibly stay, maybe? He's gonna spot. He spots Noggy. Though misses going out. Bodo needs to now leave, which he shall. STRV might give him one if he's unspotted. He isn't. Interesting. He doesn't take the 1-2 here. I don't know if Noggy and Eclipse were spotted and why they chose to sit behind the house, but I would imagine. Okay, I mean this is a beginner mistake from CTR. This Jarl Gabby should be going down. If they just go here, they will have shots. I think Noggy's gonna figure it out. I think he will. He does just, but he shouldn't be safe here. This is just a free kill every day of the week. Even a stupid pig can shoot him. Well, he should be able to. Yeah, there you go. He turns. But now they're pushing out forest. They're finding nothing. And they will get... I mean, now they're getting a bit afraid. Nicholas again going down a bit early. As you can see, this I-7 is slowly going to go down. This should be a free kill for Clueless. Realistically, external peeking on his side turret. You got stupid pig shooting him from his front. You can't go hold down particularly well. Nicholas going down though. Again, that's really bad for Clueless. Keeps on getting caught here, and it looks like it's a bit too late here to want to pressure this. This could be good or bad. It depends on how they want to push out the 1-2. I mean, they're going into a lot of the team of CTR fully set up in hold downs. External is probably going to get shot now. Stupid pig also being shot. He kind of knows that they're not pushing this out. If they push over external and they have these two Draveks on A7, it could go not too badly, but it's going to be hard for Clueless. So they're going to push this out. They've decided they're going to. Dank will start to run away now. He needs to turn his tail and get out of there, or he's just going to stay and die. Apparently, I'm not so sure about this, Mr. Dark. Or Dank, sorry. But he's going to get caught. EBR goes down for CTR here. That's a nice pickup. Trading 1-for-1 for the EBRs now. But Dank going down. He's being focused out. They need to keep on going with these Draveks, most likely. It's going to really hurt, though. It's a 3v5. It's a 5v5, basically, with STRV being there. And it's going to be kind of painful. External goes down, obviously, to getting repushed. STRV is not in the best of positions to shoot this mid pressure. Really should have just sat in C3, I think. Still, they will kill CJ on the K line, but Rich goes down, and now it's a 3v3 kind of. They will kill Dermy though. He's kind of out by himself. He gets permed. Stiprek now trying to take over the focus fire, and he will go down, Dermy. So now it's a 3v3 technically, but they need to kill more Draveks here, and Lily trying to get one to live. He bounces though. This could actually be game losing here. Lily will give one to live and put him down, probably. Stiprek trying to kill Lily with Why Am I Mumbai? Lily should go down here. He does from out wide of Renogi. Stiprek trying to live for as long as he can, but he should go down to the Dravik. But they will win this corner, and they should. It's hard to tell who's going to win this game off of this, and it shouldn't really. It should be either team now. Stiprek managing to live here for as long as he can. Nice shielding from Why Am I Mumbai. He's trying his best. I think Stiprek will live this. He fires with the Dravik into Why Am I Mumbai. Stiprek needs to give him a shot though, so he dies. I don't know why he keeps on shielding. He should just let him fire again, and now he's a one-shot. Not great, but they catch more Draviks, and these Draviks have come close on the C-line. Will get caught out now. Steel is trying to live, but he doesn't have any cover. EBR also getting found in the cap. It should be a win for Clueless here. Kaya will probably catch out this EBR because he has the health advantage. And this should be a good start for Clueless. 2-0. As long as they don't throw. which I don't see I don't see them throwing this, to be honest. They have an I7. They have an I7 with 1-shot health. Dravic's on 1.6, but does anyone have health? Oh, it's Eclipse and Noggy. Eclipse and Noggy have all the health to push her over this guy. Noggy getting to the hold down. I don't know if that was necessary, to be honest. I don't know if it was necessary. I feel like I guess it is nice he can shoot Steel now, but I think Steel should not even be here, to be honest. Should be further back. He shouldn't have taken that shot. Kaya should probably just start getting speed to go into the cap. CTR have fully set up for this, so they do know most likely what's going to happen. I think if you're Kaya, you need to start getting ready to full send this. And at the same time, probably just peek over onto Steel. But I feel like Noggy with his health should not be here. Kaya's going for it. He will try and find it, but they are, remember, North is defending. So if they don't need to, they can just sit if they want with Clueless, and they have the HP advantage. Eclipse not taking one, quite lucky the STRV bounced on him, but now they're starting to get positions back in the south now. They should know where everything is. I7 should be spotted, Dravic and STRV. Eclipse taking 2 though. That's not good. But at the same time, it should still be fine. It's only Evo with the health. As long as he doesn't get across to Noggy and kill him, it's all to play for still. I feel like they should just put pressure on the cap with like one guy. Maybe. I mean, if Evo pressures across this A line, like, it could be really bad if he manages to kill Noggy. Noggy should probably just go back a ridge line. I think he is. That's good from him. I don't know. Like, if STRV went straight away, caught Noggy in a bad timing, Steel gives him 1 shot, maybe even 2, and STRV just needs to give 1, and then he can put the I7 in the cap, and maybe it's playable, but at the same time, I don't know why they're not putting cap pressure on. You know, the STRV's there. I7 probably was spotted when he shot at the EBR. I don't know if it's going to be bad timing for Sugma here. It looks bad timing. Ooh, Steel peeking up. Just in cover in time. And still misses Stiparek by the looks of it. It's very lucky timing that STRV doesn't go down there, but it should be all over now, realistically. Evo not catching Noggy. He's going to push across. He should be spotted by Eclipse, though. He's not going to give him a shot. But this I7 in the south, I feel like if he went north and tried to cap, it's like maybe possible. Oh, why my bye goes down to Jar. Evo now into the nice position on A3 is going to try and start killing Eclipse, but Noggy spots him out, so he gives him 1. He gives 1 to Eclipse. Steel will finish him off. A minute left still. 3v3. Stiparek on a 1-shot against Jar. Sugma as 1-shot against a 2-shot Steel. He'll prove him 1, maybe coming close. He bounces. Noggy just needs to try and win this trade. I don't think he's going to, though. Sugma goes down. Noggy's going to get farmed here unless he can perma Evo. He's going to try and wrap around him so Steel doesn't give him a shot. Steel misses. But he should be going down here. He bounces on the STRV somehow. Oh, he tracks him. Very nice. Very nice. Is he going to have permit? No, he has repairs for the STRV. He tracks him again. He needs to, like, hit his track so he doesn't get the repair off. And he's going to not have enough. Oh, he high rolls or he pens HE. Oh my god. Holy. Why is... Oh, bro, they're giving me heart attacks, man. They're giving me heart attacks. So 1v1 here. Who's going to blink first? I think it really should be Jar here. He needs to peek on this. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Noggy goes down. Oh my god. 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 Why does he not pressure this? Holy. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're giving me heart attacks, bro. Holy fuck. Actually, give him 4 cells, 1 EBR, 2 E4s, 1 STRV, and the rest of Davets. Clueless bringing 4 I7s, 4 279s, 1 STRV, 1 EBR, 1 E100, and 4 Davets. Everyone has many people. All have groups of 4. Sorry, yeah, 4 279s, yeah, not going crazy. Very confused about what the strat is by CTR. Is it just like a 1-2 hold? It's looking like one. Throwing it back like 3 years for camps, it seems. I do wonder how Deji's going to respond. To be fair, he's never gone up against a full 1-2 camp, I don't think. Well, while he's been FCing anyway. Bodo establishing the bush on E2 though, giving a shot to Kaya. Oof, Kaya is quite lucky to be living that, I think. Bodo taking a shot though, takes 2. That's terrible for him. He should not be firing at that EBR there. If he's unlucky, he gets one. Oh, Sugma dies. Holy crap, that is so bad. That's terrible. Actually terrible. Losing your only tank to snipe with. Right. Well, now in for a long haul, I think, of a camp. Kaya should get the bushes back onto H2, G3, and should spot out anything else coming. But that's a lot in 1-2. That's a big amount. So if Deji probably pushes into the 1-2, I don't think he wins this. That's a lot of guns. That's 7 people into the 1-2, and Kaya wasn't really spotting how much was going in, so it's unknown for Deji on how much is inside. Deji is either going to choose to full push 1-2 or going to do the. I mean, he should be a lot faster here. He should be really taking the city control IMO with something. Like just one tank to send A5 would be kind of nice. Just for the crossfire, and then it allows you to also push down the B line or C line to try and get under their guns. I don't know if Deji knows that they're full camping 1-2 here. I don't think he does. I don't think Deji knows it's the full camp on 1-2. And I'm getting very worried by them pressuring up on the 1-2. But I mean, when you go around that corner, one guy is going to die. Deji pushing across mid. He should now. I mean, now it should be somewhat obvious in a sec that nothing's mid. You've seen nothing mid at all. It's probably a full 1-2 camp. Deji trying to blind fire the bushes for the EBR. Little does he know that there is no EBR there. He's on. What is this random ass bush he's in? What the. What? I've never seen anyone in this bush before. I've literally never seen anyone in that. I don't think he's ever going to be blind fired at least. Oof, Deji taking one though. Oh, he got shot by E4. I guess he got shot by E4. But that should be probably even more. Should be kind of obvious. He got shot by an E4 on D1. Probably going to guess that there's nothing there. Nothing on mid. I7's kind of pressuring out the city a little bit. Not seeing anything still. Not got spotted. Probably didn't get spotted going as well. And they're rotating towards the city. Again, I'm a little worried about time. Time to get to city. It's going to be like 6:40-ish. 5:40, sorry. They're going to push it out. Find nothing. It's going to be about 5 minutes probably. They're going to have to then. They cannot rotate all the way back to night 1-2. So they're going to have to go under the B line. And everything on E1, E2 is just going to peek up and shoot them crossing. So I hope they go through the B line instead of the A line. And it's still going to be very painful though. And they can even push out the 1-2 if they kind of wanted, just to clear it out. So this 279 doesn't have any crossfire on them. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. Well, they have pushed out the city. It's 4 minutes 30 left now. And it looks like they're going to try and pressure this A line here. But yeah, this is not going to go well. It shouldn't anyway. They don't really, I mean, the EBR's in mid for some reason. I feel like the EBR should be in front of them. EBR goes... Hey, you spot the EBR, what the hell? EBR goes down though. Luca taking the first volley. He will go down. The next one is going to be everything peaking on E1. Here comes the shots. 1, 2, not focus firing at all. Liv gets more shots. He's down to 1,000. They can't really push over though, but they could cap. They've lost their EBR, so they can make maybe a cap shield with the EBR and basically force them to overpeak like idiots to try and kill them, but at the same time they're bleeding quite a lot here. Eclipse trying to get into this hold down to cover him from the 1-2. Demi trying to peek over. He's shooting... Oh, E100, there you go. Let's make another cap shield. He needs to go a bit further in. There he goes. Cap shield is made now. Kaya Clue will be able to go into this at some point. He's going now, and I mean, there are problems. Slight problem is they're pushing out the 1-2 with a lot. Nicholas is going to be forced to be pushed out with 2 to make sure it dies. And never mind, he's kind of low, so 1 should be enough. And they're going to retake the mid here, and after they retake the mids, I mean, then again, it is a 3v4, but yeah, this shouldn't go well. I mean, the health issue is also a big problem and many things, so yeah, I mean, just not great. I mean, losing an STRV at the beginning of the game is also terrible. I also don't think Kaya was spotting what was coming into the 1-2 after he did his run in mid, which you probably should do so you actually know how much is in the 1-2. And they found out that there was like a full 1-2 camp after like the 3-minute mark, but I guess they couldn't know because they just spotted no one. I mean, they knew a lot of things were on 1-2 because the STRV just got like deleted. The EBR also got shot up by a lot of things. So maybe they thought it was like, you know, sit on A3, shoot for the EBR, and then, you know, you can rotate it wherever you want. So maybe it's just because, you know, we're observers, so we can see everything. I mean, it's a good win for CTR on defense on North, which is famously the worst side. So, yeah, we'll have to see if... Did I say E100? I don't know if I said E100. But Clueless have an E100. How do you die in an EBR when they're not even playing an EBR? Okay, well, bad start for Bordeaux. Good start for Clueless. EBR down. Very nice for them. I don't even know how he got outspotted by a 279. It's incredible, actually. Very nice for Clueless, though. They have nothing to worry about. But at the same time, they kind of have all position for an EBR. Would only matter probably in the end game. But yeah, Stupid Pig giving 1 to the traffic that crosses over. And he gets into the very annoying position. Clueless start to rotate towards the city now. And yeah, we're kind of chilling, realistically. Never mind, they keep Eclipse coming back now. Guess it was just to make sure that they weren't just pushing full city straight away. Stupid Pig still has the spot on the cross from this L-shaped building, and it's very annoying. This L-shaped building, he can very easily live here for a very long time. It's basically unkillable unless you go up to him and shoot him. But yeah, I mean, now going into much more of a slower game now. Obviously, both people now don't have any spots. Adam taking a 1-shot from STRV coming up. Nicholas and Mouse will be completely safe. They're trying to give a shot. Missing though. Noggy will now go down though for free, which is not great. Adam again trading badly. I don't know what he's doing, trying to trade against this people below him when he knows an STRV is covering. Dank will kind of just kill Noggy though for free. This is the position. This is a problem with Noggy's position. You will always take a shot or always die if the 279 goes across. And Adam, what is Adam doing here? He's just in the middle of the open here, getting shot from most angles. He's losing 1.2k health for no reason there. Also, Koi to take a shot from someone from the back as well. They should know, probably off this info, that there's a lot still on A-line. And a little bit in the city. Deji trying to stop the Nogi bleed for as long as he can. But Koida now is in the position to kind of counter this. Nogi will go down here. Adam taking another shot from somewhere. And now Deji and Liv need to leave, so they now don't get caught from the VKK and the 279. Now, external missing. Deji taking another shot. He'll take another shot from behind him as well. Liv takes a shot from Koida. He's going to get crossfired out here. He's forcing Clueless to come close with more guns to try and stop this bleed on people. Mouse will give one shot to Adam. Adam is now very low. He keeps on making misplays. Koida making a peak, losing 900 for it. Deji just alive here. Stiprak doesn't need to be careful. They are repushing City at the meantime, though. Kayaklu managing to kill him? No, never mind. He goes down, though. This is quite a big problem now for Clueless. They will go out wide. They will kill Lily. Eclipses the cover fire to stop them from pushing anywhere. Stupid Pig also making the crossfire so they can't repush very easily. Though Luca needs to be careful about mid shooting him now. STLV is kind of covering the mid, so it's not looking too bad for Clueless here. Adam also still on very low health. He needs to be very careful. Mouse and 279 is now farming the city. This is really nice for Clueless. 3k down. CTR, they do need to be very careful. They don't get bleed more. Dermy almost goes down, and I mean, his positions for Clueless look pretty good in the city. 279 doesn't need to move. He's alone on 1-2. Liv's being pressured out by Dank. A little bit. External obviously doesn't know, but he could drive up to the mid now, but I think for now he'll probably just sit there and snipe. STLV is covering this 279 and Mouse combo. The only problem now is Stuprek is kind of in the open a little bit. He will probably slowly die off angles. He loses the 1,000 there. Hori gives him 1. He does need to try and get back to the house if he can. 279 might give him 1 if he doesn't angle well. He's going to get a shot. No, he manages to get back. Ooh, and the 279 gets punished for that peak as well by the STV and the 279 of Nicholas. And it's looking not too bad for Clueless. 4k up. Pretty good positions. Luca needs to be maybe a little careful, possibly. He could get killed from the mid. I'm surprised they're not doing that, to be honest. They could definitely shoot him. If he gets spotted, Adam should have a shot on him, actually. If he gets proxied, yeah, there you go. So Luca will die. He should have definitely just crossed all the way over to get to where Bobber, Tom, and Rich are. He will go down. There he goes. Health is now... Oh, sorry, guns are obviously 1 down for Clueless, which is not great. But, yeah, STRV went to the 1-2 now. They want to try and hold this 1-2. Make sure nothing can stop it. I don't know about this 279 going into the 1-2. I feel like this is kind of pointless. Like, we're defending, or you're defending. Why go into the 1-2 at all? Just literally just sit on A1 if you want with 279, or B1, or wherever, and just have the STLV cover the city, because this free push on the city might bear fruit, to be honest. Remember that they have basically 6k out of the game on the other flank. Rich will go down. He'll try and trade off his life for 1 more shot. CJ giving him ram doesn't kill him though. He gives him 1 more for Rich. It's a very nice trade. One bike set on fire on the cross. Will give 1 to CJ. Rich trying to live. He does kill him, and this repush going terribly for CTR, and all these one-shots just surviving because all these blocks, these I7 tries to face hug him and just doesn't get the kill off, and the C100 of Stupid Pig is doing well for this crossfire, and they have the Dravik in the back, so yeah, a nice round for Clueless here. Bit shaky with the 279s on the 4-5 line or wherever it was in the mid, bleeding quite a lot heavily, trying to stop Noggy from bleeding so heavily, but yeah, in the end, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. 1-2 will be probably lost, but yeah, that's not of any importance for Clueless. So going down here, both TDs, very low HP, so there is no way Clueless will lose this game, especially as they are defending. I need to go check what the next map is. And it is Himmel next. That is kind of worrying from what we saw in the qualifier for Clueless. Not very impressive. But, to be fair, better to learn from mistakes in the qualifier than in the group stage for playoff, to be fair. Clueless obviously on match point, just need one more round. Either one on Himmel or one in the final, but obviously they're looking for one on the Himmel to put it in, no doubt. Liv finishing off the SDRV there. Right, CTR bringing double 50B, 1E100, 1VKK, 2 Schwarzwells, 1E4, and the rest Dravets. Clueless bringing 3 50Bs, 1 Type 5, 1E100, 1E4, 1 CS, and the rest Dravets. Obviously, we didn't see what Clueless did from North in the qualifier, so it'll be interesting to see what they want to do. There you go, South is defense. Right, so CTR going pretty heavily towards the hill. Only, what is this, 5 tanks lower side for them. Deji wanting to get the full info here, as it seems like that's his thing at the moment. E4 getting missed on here. E100 starting to pressure up a little bit. CS sees nothing. And they're coming back from the hill here. Don't know what made this rotation so obvious for them, but this could be big trouble for Clueless, especially as they're gonna get the hill punish as well. Let's see what this punish is on them crossing this, though nothing spotting it, to be fair. Nogi taking 1, not terrible. 2, might get shot on this cross though. If he's not careful. Only 1 shot taken though. Not terrible. Really does depend on what you want to do now though. Obviously they don't know that the full team is here. They can't cross over this line because the traffic is in the window, so they don't want to get spotted. And they want to reveal themselves after something comes a bit too close, but Liv probably spotting them out here. And now they're going to be forced to push on to this K line, but they outnumber them on the K line, so for now, it's probably fine. Popper gets around the corner. He should be okay. Schwarzwell going in. Nogi goes down, though. Gets shots from the hill, probably, and Popper will go down here. And okay, maybe it's not overmatched at all, actually. Clueless getting 2 guns here. Gonna get caught. And they're running away from this, but at the same time, I feel like you kind of have to fight it a little bit. You can't let Rich die for free. But they are letting him go down. Liv gets out on 600 now, and Deji and Mumbai are going to be next, though this punish is going to be a lot better for this corner. They need to be careful about behind them though. E100 goes down a lot. He's going to go down fully now. These 50Bs are now behind in them, and you know they have a lot of HP out of the game. A lot of tanks on the hill, a lot of the tanks on the lower side. Evo, Lily, Koida all coming back into the fight with a lot of HP, so Clueless need to finish off this K-line before all these tanks get into the fight, and if they can do this, they get gun advantage, and they should realistically win the game. Tank will go down now. Steel will go down. Nicholas is probably reloaded now. Lily gives 1. Takes 1 for Stupid Pig, though. Nicholas needs to be careful not to die here, though. And, I mean... the health, I think, is just too big of an issue here. Clips goes down. Nicholas is also 1 shot. Liv is 1 shot. Tom is going to give one shot, might get one shot back with a VKK. He bounces on the lower plate because of the spaced armor on the Dravets. And it should be all over. Liv trying to get this crossfire on Lily, but I mean, well, Lily went a bit too far here. And he does get taken down, but the health advantage is just, I think, too much for Clueless to overcome here. Though, then again, they've, in their qualifier round, in the semi-final, they did win a game when they were like 2k down, but even this, I don't think they're going to win against them. This kind of decifit and positions as well. I also see all rotations as well, which is, yeah, not ideal. Monty giving one to Nicholas and Stiparek. Stiparek returning fire, but, I mean, Deji will probably give him one, to be fair, but he's proxied. Now Evo is ready for him to peek this corner to give him one in return. Deji trying to peek out, doesn't get it. Gets one from Evo, misses the HE onto Evo as well. Had it for the 50B. Unfortunate. Stiparek getting shot under the rails from Bodo. And first round for CTR. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they see the CS on 1-2. So they rotate back? I guess? It's a very weird rotation. They must have seen something on the 3-line and just guessed that they were going to be full pushing 9-0 onto 3-line, I guess. But yeah, I mean, CTR still hanging on. Still hanging on. Right, CTR bringing 2 50Bs, 1 279s, 2 sword spells, 1 VKK, 1 E4, the rest Dravets. Clueless bringing double 50B, double E100, 1 E4, and the rest Dravets. Hopefully Deji is not doing the same thing as last time and losing 2 tanks for free, but we'll have to see. So, Clueless mostly going towards the hill, have these double E100s, and E4 on the 3-line with Dravek spotting. E4 taking one shot, Evo. I feel like Evo should not be the one spotting in his E4. And looks like they possibly got, I think they got on, no, never mind. They are definitely spotted going on the A-line since Deji is rotating with his entire team to come back. Deji in a little bit of trouble here. Should be okay though. Makes it out. These W100s. Oof, nice punish on these 50Bs though. Very nice. And yeah, it looks pretty set up for... Bro, Evo's not in the window, so he doesn't even spot this rotation, I think, for Clueless. This could be very good for Clueless if they just push into this. We'll have to see. I'm guessing they're not spotted pushing into this. Or pushing across, because Evo left that window at like such a bad time, and they peak a little early. I feel they should have let them come in a bit further, because now they can just back off, and now you're stuck in this little area. 50Bs are peeking onto the courtyard. They kill one 50B, does cost them a bit of health. 1-for-1 trade. One Dravik is one sword spell is very low though. It cost them actually 2 tanks for this. Not a good peak at all. And now this one too. It's a bit of an issue. I think you're probably going to be forced to repressure this, to be honest. At some point you need to cross with these 2 Dravets and the U100 across, and then pressure this side to make them back off, and then just cross over to the 1-2. I think you're probably going to be forced to IMO 6k up. I mean, you can rotate, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can rotate as well. I just feel like I don't know if you're going to be in time for it. You should be okay. You're going to kill one of the Swordsfell. He's going to try and boost away, but that's not going to be happening. Koido will probably be next on the chopping block. 2 will probably cross for him. They need to keep on going on the 8 line here. They need to catch these tanks. They will catch 1. Koido's next. It's looking pretty good. Only 1 tank down for CTR though. And they're going to get back into the courtyard with this Travik, and it's going to be kind of hard to deal with. This Swordsfell is going up to the hill. The guy on 20 health, living just enough. I do wonder if External wants to peek onto Koida. No, they're going to keep on continuing down the 8 line to kill him from the other side, other window. Meantime, Stupid Pig's trying to hold down the Mercedes corridor. Rich will kill the Dravik. He will, there you go. It's not Stupid Pig, never mind. They will slowly clear this out. I think they will catch the next Dravik. Next Dravik as well will be Scandala. And they should catch these tanks here, and it should be okay. One guy needs to probably go wide for Marty, but it should be okay. Hell, 4k up for Clueless. 1 gun down, though. They need to get these kills. They get 1 more. Rich will try and kill Demi. He hero slightly. Adam's on fire. 4k down now for CTR. This should be going into Clueless's direction here. Marty giving his entire clip, though, is not great for Clueless. 1 guy needs to go out for him. Stipperek will do this. Nogi will probably give him 1 as well to make sure it's quick. He does. Lily's now next. Tom will go down. Evo's down. 4 guns left for CTR. Clueless with 7. Lily will now go down. So now it's a 3v7 now. This should be all leading to Clueless getting to this playoff. Evo now going a 1-shot. Bobo giving his clip for YMI, but he does go down. But even still, 840 health left for CTR. Swordsfell goes down on the hill, and it's now a 2v6. Evo giving 1 probably left. Bodo in the window, trying to give some more shots on the cross. He manages to actually give some, but it should be all over here. Stipperek gonna peek onto Evo. Or Mimi, sorry. Will make him go down. And that is Clueless in the playoff for the Clan Showdown.